किसान साथियों, डॉक्टर टॉम ने बोला है कि इनके यहाँ विश्वविद्यालय में अंडर ग्रेजुएट और ग्रेजुएट प्रोग्राम्स, बैचलर्स और मास्टर्स दोनों करवाए जाते हैं। सभी को नमस्कार साथियों। इस समय मैं इंग्लैंड के ग्राउंड्सवेल मेला ग्राउंड में हूँ। मेरे साथ टॉम मैकमिलन हैं। आप प्रोफेसर हैं रूरल पॉलिसी एंड स्ट्रेटजीज, रॉयल एग्रीकल्चर यूनिवर्सिटी से, और इन्होंने मुझको यहाँ निमंत्रण दिया है आज इस मेला में आने के लिए। तो पहले तो मैं इनका आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। डॉक्टर टॉम, आई एम एक्सट्रीमली थैंकफुल टू यू फॉर इनवाइटिंग मी टू दिस वेन्यू। यू सी, इट्स जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ यू that I am here today. Thanks very much. Now, for my viewers, you see, they are mostly the farming community and the policy makers and the scientists. I would like to have some words from you. That what are you doing in your department, and what kind of the work is being carried out?
So a lot of my focus and my colleagues is on farmer-led innovation and supporting the initiative often led by farmers in the ingenuity of farmers in developing new systems, solving problems in ways that work in their context, and then providing the research support and the rigor to back that up and improve the quality of experimentation and things that farmers are doing. So that's a particular interest of mine and of many of my colleagues. Is quite a neglected aspect of agricultural research in the UK, and so they're taking that participatory approach and making putting the if you like, the power of science in the hands of farmers. So that's
what I could get the keyword from your opening remarks, that it is the farmers led kind of the research work that your team is engaged in. Is that?
Yes. So so I know, we do all sorts of things, but that is a big focus for us, and that emphasis on making sure that the research we're doing is very relevant on the ground, is not going to be written up and sit on a shelf somewhere only. It's going to be practically useful, and also we have an extremely it's a small island, but a lot of highly variable environment. So everywhere, all the soil is very variable. So the context of each farm is incredibly important in understanding what works agronomically and understanding what we.
I'm to add on that in our system, you see, sometimes we get the ideas from the farmers, and we reconfirm and we re-refine and we redefine, and then we again give it to the farmer. And sometimes we generate our own the ideas, and those are given to the farmers. Is it the same system here?
Yeah, and I'd say the massive kind of majority of agricultural research here is initiated and conceptualized by scientists, and this interest in farmer-led research is a sort of growing movement where people are going, hang on a minute, where are these agricultural research? Structurally, maybe we have a bit of a challenge in making sure that the research that is done is used. So why don't we approach it differently and think more about where is the energy and the interest from farmers already, and support that rather than
किसान साथियों, डॉक्टर मैकमिलन ने कहा अभी कि इनके यहाँ भी रिसर्च जो है वो मेन शोध संस्थानों से, कृषि विश्वविद्यालयों से ही होती है, और आप रॉयल एग्रीकल्चर यूनिवर्सिटी में प्रोफेसर हैं, और कुछ हद तक जब किसान कोई नवीनतम चीज़ों को खोज लेते हैं तो उनको भी लेकर ये वहाँ उस पर रिसर्च करते हैं ताकि काफ़ी किसानों को उससे लाभ हो. अदर थिंग्स दैट यू वुड लाइक इन टीचिंग, what kind of teaching business is being carried out by your department?
So our university is entirely an agricultural university. So we do two main things. One is a range of degree programs and undergraduate and masters around farming, so farm business management aspects, but also more technical aspects as well. And then the other is around land management more broadly, and people who also go into being rural surveyors and estate managers and so on. So we do those two main things, and also equine as well. But the I guess the focus in both those cases is on really equipping people to go into those sectors with the full breadth of knowledge they need, which nowadays here includes not only an understanding of agronomy and of livestock and so on, but also of the farming as a business, and of the environmental dimensions of farming, and the even the public payment systems there are for environmental, for ecosystem services.
In the undergraduate and postgraduate both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
किसान साथियों, डॉक्टर टॉम ने बोला है कि इनके यहाँ विश्वविद्यालय में अंडर ग्रेजुएट और ग्रेजुएट प्रोग्राम्स, बैचलर्स और मास्टर्स दोनों करवाए जाते हैं, और इनमें जो है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा देखते हैं कि किस डिसिप्लिन में किसकी ज़रूरत है। और आजकल जो लेटेस्ट ट्रेंड है, इन्होंने बोला कि इकोलॉजिकल कंसर्न, सस्टेनेबल सतत कृषि विकास या जैविक खेती है, उन पर भी काफ़ी ज़्यादा जोर देते हैं ये। एनीथिंग दैट यू वुड लाइक टू ऐड टू माय फार्मर्स एज वेल एज द स्टूडेंट कम्युनिटी इन इंडिया?
Well, it's great to be in great to be in indirect conversation. I think it's there's a lot of interest here because of some big changes in so there's a lot of change here in the policy environment, and so we're shifting from a situation where as well as earning through the market, through the sales of goods, also farmers receive payments from government, and those payments are much more focused now on delivering environmental benefits, and that's it's a really exciting transition. In a way, it's got lots of challenges of how to design these payments so they work effectively, but that in terms of what's going on here, that feels like it's is relatively novel and of interest to other places, and where this is a bit of an experiment on a big scale. That's definitely part of it. And so,
well, Professor, may I ask how many students are there and how many departments are there in your university?
So we're a specialist university that only teaches in these areas. We're the smallest university in the whole of the UK, and we have a bit over 1,000 students. So it's a very small, tight-knit student community, a relatively small number of faculty, but all specialised on this area. So it's and we have and it's a land-based university as well. So we have the land around, and we farm next door and things.
There are foreign students also.
Yes, lots. Especially so undergraduate and postgraduate, but especially on the masters courses. We have a masters in sustainable agriculture and food systems, was extremely popular internationally, and then also a new one we're just launching now in agroecology as well, which is great news and very exciting. So,
well, friends, on my own behalf and on behalf of you all, I'm extremely indebted and obliged to Dr. Tom MacMillan, who's the professor of the department here. So I wish him the grand success, and to his team also. Well, Doctor, thanks very much for the time.
Thank you.
Extremely thankful to you.
Very good to meet you. Thank you.